Today on the show, we are talking wellness with Dr. John Hatch from Brain Rehab Clinic, and we are talking facelifts with our favorite board-certified plastic surgeon, Grant A. Fairbanks from Fairbanks Art of Plastic Surgery.
And we've been doing this for 10 years. I know the show, it goes quickly, but 10 years?
How am I still 29?
It's amazing.
It is amazing. All this and more coming at you right here, right now on Talk 365 TV.
Years, Holly. I went back and we'll show some pictures of us 10 years ago. And
that feels like literally yesterday. But when we start thinking back to where we were and how many things we've been through, health stuff, personal stuff, marriages, divorces, all kinds of fun things we have been through together.
As you get a little older, time
morphs.
Yeah, you remember being a little kid and your birthday be next week, and that like 6 or 7 days to your birthday would slow down to a crawl.
Yep.
Now that is not the case. Things are moving.
I literally don't know where weeks go. I don't know where entire months go.
I remember I was living in Vegas at the time when Salt Lake got the Olympics. So it was probably around 95, 96. And I remember going, God, that's going to be forever. And boom, it was there. Now the announcement that we look really good for 2030, which I would prefer.
Yeah, earlier the better.
But there's a conflict because LA's got the 2028 games, and they don't want to have 2 games in the U.S. back to back.
Okay, now Tripp, besides us hanging out for 10 years and having a lot of fun, you have been having a lot of fun in your personal life. Do you want to just give us like maybe your top 2 places that you've been in the last 3 months? We'll just even go that far.
So we have been lucky, and we went to Europe for 2 weeks twice, and which is crazy. But the craziest thing is my wife rented a car in southern Italy. Driving on the Amalfi Coast is as terrifying as anything.
Wait, are you on the wrong side of the road in Italy or not?
No, right side of the road.
Same
but
side.
It still doesn't matter when a road goes from a narrow 2 to a 1. And
a cliff.
And everyone on motorcycles flying by, cars.
No speed limits, really, so much?
Well, speed limit, I mean, if you go too fast, you're going to go off a cliff. Anyway, the Amalfi Coast is one of the prettiest spots. And then some of the other countries we went to on a separate trip, we had amazing experiences. But here's the embarrassing one. We went back east for a couple weeks, and we ended up in Chicago, which is not back east for those of you with a map. But we went to Springsteen, one of the shows at Wrigley Field. And after 3 hours, Springsteen doesn't stop.
Wow.
He just goes, doesn't take a seat. I danced for 3 hours, and my wife said to me afterwards, "You are the worst dancer I've ever seen. You were the worst dancer out of 40,000 people there." And I said to her very confidently, that means we never have to dance again. So that's a win-win. You dance at your wedding, then that's it.
And for 3 hours at Springsteen.
Yes.
You absolutely should do that. And then you should dance at my wedding and everyone else's wedding. You'll dance again. But I want to hear more about Springsteen. We'll save it for later. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Talk 365 TV right after this.